Lebanese Ether, Freestyle Drive. Got a special guest in the car with me, my brother Young Conscious.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, my man? So happy to finally have you on, man.
Yes, man.
We've been talking for a while. We finally made it happen.
Yeah, definitely.
2026. YC's in the car today with me. We in Staten Island today. It's an okay day. You know what I'm saying?
We in Staten Island, you know, I had to take the ferry. It's all right, it's all right. It's still
Alright.
borough, though, you know what I'm saying? We gotta show respect to it.
Exactly. He ain't forgetting Shaolin. He ain't forgetting Staten. He helping us, promote the island and everything with
Word.
Freestyle Drive. I love the name Young Conscious. Where'd you get that name from?
Yo, that's crazy. Got the name Young Conscious through one of my friends. She's like, yo, you always rapping about some conscious stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? You right. Because my people don't know, but my rap name was my initials.
Oh, okay.
It's DJR, which is Daniel Josimar Rodriguez. But then I was like, yo, that sounds so plain, DJR. I was like, I don't like that.
Okay.
So then I was like,
people might think you were DJ too.
Yeah, right,
DJ
exactly. Yeah. But I was
okay.
like, I'm not a DJ, but okay. But I think one of the dope perspective was when my friend was telling me, was like, yo, like, you conscious, the way you write is knowledgeable. Why don't you just name yourself Young Conscious? And that's where it started from, you know. So shout out to my friend, because they put that perspective to me. So then I started saying, yo, my name is Young Conscious. And then when people heard it, it was like, yo, that's dope. That's a dope rap name.
That is a dope rap name.
So I think, that was organically made. And you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the conversations is leading, with my name too, I also tell people, like, I'm very knowledgeable. Like, every conversation we have, even this conversation we have, I take everything to heed, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's when like, are you being mature about your conversations? Are you gravitating for what people are saying? And like I said, I take the good and I take the bad out, so.
No, I love that, man. And I've seen you freestyle, for example, Legendary Cyphers in Union Square, and I love how you spread knowledge through your rhymes. And you are conscious. You do live by your name. Especially because there's so much ignorance out there, and it's like we were kind of talking before we started recording that we want to kind of combat that ignorance when we can. You know what I'm saying? And play a role in spreading consciousness or knowledge or education. Because I got kids, for example, I want them to be exposed to as much positivity and good things in this world as possible, because they're exposed to too much of the opposite of the negativity, which the social media feeds off of, for example. So how long you been rapping for, MCing for?
Yo, been rapping since I was 18. Crazy. I'm a late bloomer, like Amari Stoudemire when he played ball. People don't know that.
Okay.
But I'm like
Shout out to Knicks. Yeah, let's go Knicks. We're gonna 4-0 Philly, right? Yeah. Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
You good. But it's like, like I tell people, like, I started when I was 18, and the reason I started is because I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. Like, one of my friends, he was like, yo, you got it in the studio, you always freestyle, you always rapping. And I was like, man, I was making excuses, like, man, I don't know nobody and got that. And then one day he came up to me, he's like, yo, I got your studio and you gonna make a song. Nice. And I made a first song that's on SoundCloud, which is hilarious. But like, I think that's the start where I start learning more about rap, where I start exploring, you know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to Eminem, 50 Cent, Nas, Jay-Z, Wu-Tang, Method Man, Redman. You know what I'm saying? A lot of great people that I feel that solidified their pen game. And I started, learning more about it, NWA, Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? All these people. And that's why when I rap, I always think to myself too, like, the way these people rap, like, what was their purpose? What made their music so attractive? Or what message did they have? You know what I'm saying?
I got it. And what motivated them as well? What
motivated them, exactly. Like, Lauryn Hill is one of my favorite female MCs, because what she speaks about, a lot of truth that we see now in the youth, that the problem is. That's why I'm an advocate, like Majesty, like we was talking earlier, Majesty.
R.I.P. Majesty,
yeah,
yes.
R.I.P. to Majesty. He spoke about, like, what's real, like the truth, the positivity, and that's what I'm trying to do, because lately, you know what I'm saying, it's sad, like, every time we turn into the news, we see a young boy get killed. The young boy that got killed in Queens, yo, that's crazy. It's 15. And everybody want to be on their phones like they zombies. Oh, yeah, laughing. Like, that's not funny, because someone got shot in front of you.
Exactly.
But we've been so desensitized from the fact that we think, yo, this is life. That's not life.
It shouldn't be, exactly.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It don't matter if you black, you white, Muslim, whatever you is, bro. If you a brother, if you a human like me, I'm gonna help you.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I think that, we need to understand that music is a powerful connection that it comes. Like I said, it's a spiritual thing too. You could attach good things and you could attach bad things. You could attach evil thoughts to people or good thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how you really root it to.
You can use it for both. You can use a medium for positivity or negativity. You know, back to Majesty is that, you know, you're talking about that kid who died in, you know, was killed in Queens. What Majesty did was kind of connect these struggles internationally with what's going on at home, you know, whether in Palestine, when he went out there with Existence is Resistance, he went on a tour, or he would talk about against police brutality here in the United States, against racism. He kind of connected these global and local issues through hip-hop, through his rhymes, through his activism, to kind of promote the positivity and our human connection, you know? What motivates you, YC?
What motivates me, man, I say God, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, my life...
And can I call you YC? Can I say YC? Okay.
YC, all right. So it's like, you know, like, I think, like, God, honestly, that's my motivation. I tell people, you know, I get this gift because of him, you know what I'm saying? And I had cats come up to me like, yo, bro, you too humble. You gotta be more aggressive. I was like, nah, bro, it's like, that's not my stilo, you feel me? That's not who I am. And it's like, yo, like, I try to be very positive in everything I do, and I think humbleness is a great strength that a lot of people don't understand. Just because I'm humble doesn't mean I'm soft. Just because I'm humble doesn't mean you can walk over me. I'm humble because I know who gave me this gift, so I'm not gonna brag about it. There's no point to brag. Like my dad said, you don't have to brag something. If you know you're good, people are gonna know you're good. You don't even have to say a word sometimes. They're gonna know, yo, that kid is nice. He got a glow, he got an aura, he got something in him. Why he like this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's, you know, that's why I do it for, man. I do it for God. So yeah, definitely.
I love that. I know you're spiritual in your rhymes. I've seen you, you know, rap live, freestyle, and I've seen just the spiritual aspect of it. And I love how you're surrounded by so many positive people. You talk about your dad a lot. You talk about those friends who gave you your name, the unconscious, who said, let's go to the studio, record the first song. So it sounds like you're surrounded by people who love you and respect
people
you.
People that push me a lot.
That push you, that want to see you shine, you know? We need that in our lives, you know?
We do.
And we need to be that to other people in our lives, you know what I'm saying? We push them and motivate them and want to see them shine whenever we can, you know? So you have some music you said on SoundCloud, but is Spotify, you have
Apple
some
Music.
Apple Music.
I got it everywhere.
Under Young Conscious.
Young Conscious,
What are you working on now? We're going to hear some new music from you?
So yeah, I got some new music going on, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot of music perspective on the outside that I'm dealing with, beats and stuff like that. But I do have some songs that I'm going to be rapping about. I think this is more like a more mature version of me. If you go back to my old stuff, it wasn't the best, and I'm not afraid to say that, because I think that as artists, we got to be real with ourselves, you know what I'm saying? It's always a better time to level up, whether it's freestyling, writing, or whatever it is. And I think this is a more mature perspective of what you guys going to hear, a new sound from me, a new flow. And it's like, I just want to, in this EP, I just want to speak about like what I went through, you know what I'm saying, and what I see. So, you know, like, I just want people just so they could relate to this, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a very dope EP, because I'm also bringing you guys into stuff that I haven't exposed to nobody, you know, things about family issues, traumas, and things like that. Just being very vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? I think vulnerability is a very misconstrued concept in hip-hop where, oh, he's too vulnerable, he's too soft. No, I'm being real, because a lot of people think the way we think at times, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you on camera and say, oh, yo, I'm positive, but I have my sad days. I have my moments where, you know, and the imposter syndrome will come and tell you, yo, you can't do this. Who are you? Look at your friends, look at this, comparing, contrasting, you know. But I think I had to remove myself from that. And, you know, these new songs I'm working with, you know, I'm rapping about, like, telling people that, yo, it's okay to feel like this. I feel like this too, but we can't allow that feeling to really detach us from our purpose.
Because sometimes, you know, like you said, like vulnerability sometimes looked at as weakness, but it's not weakness.
No, it's
you
not.
know. And from what I'm hearing from you, it sounds like this new EP that you're going to release hopefully this year in 2026. That's the plan.
Definitely.
It sounds like there's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth, and you know, you said compared to the old me, you know, I'm growing, I'm maturing, you know, and that's how we're supposed to evolve. You know, not stay stuck in the same way and think that's the right way forever. You know,
exactly.
If you don't change your perspective, I don't know if you grew as a human being. You know.
No, that's definitely. I think that's in everything, especially hip hop. You know, you gotta grow from, you know, even watching your peers. You know, me very close to D Nasty, Eli, Warren, you know what I'm saying, and Mickey and them, they taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying. They taught me, like, you have to be confident in what you do. Because if you're not confident in yourself, you can hear it from a million people, yo, you nice, but if you don't believe it, then you're not nice. And that's the sad truth, but it's truth, you know what I'm saying, to it. So I try to encourage everybody. I'm always hyping people, what else? I love at the Cypher. Yeah. So, because I want people to know, like, yo, you can rap. This is a safe circle. We're not going to boo you. We're not going to do that, because nobody there came out the womb nice, you know what I'm saying? It takes time. It takes practice, you know what I'm saying? Eminem, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? They nice, yeah, they gifted, but they had to practice for their craft. They wasn't always nice like that.
That's what I love about Legendary Cyphers, is that it's for artists who are sharpening their steel, sharpening their bars, trying to get better and trying to grow, and those who are elite MCs as well, Exactly. It's a combination of both, and both can learn from each other in a way, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Again, EP hopefully this year, Young Conscious, people check it out. I'm gonna put the, your ad and everything in the description below.
Appreciate
but we got you here for the freestyle.
Yes.
Young Conscious on Freestyle Drive. You ready to bless them? To bless the show?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll put some beats on for you, alright?
Start whatever, random shuffle, no matter.
I'm just gonna random beats for you, alright? Because I know you're nice like that.
Jay-Z, put the volume a little bit up.
Yo, they say Conscious out here trying to rap for the people, but I'm trying to do it all cause we all gotta be equal. If I get a prequel, then I try to tell them I just gotta squeeze with the equals. Gotta keep on letting people know on what I'm really rapping. I'm just thanking God, you just know I got the overflow, overcup. I just really running over overflows, and I'm doing everything they said I couldn't do. Shout out to Brooklyn, you just know that's the Brooklyn way. But I know a lot of people probably looking at me sideways. Man, it's okay, I'm just trying to show love, trying to pick up my brother and my sister out here being kicked in the dirt. You just know the devil probably really trying to flirt. When I'm in that whip, I just rather skirt. Yo, then I had to keep on working on myself. I'm a man, I ain't really afraid to tell you everything that's really locked in my closet. Mama, excuse me, I'm just cleaning up my closet. Word is Slim Shady. Crazy how a lot of people even try to have my baby, but I don't gotta really miss everything. So I'd rather hit them with all facts like all state. I always stay in good hands, man. I just really can't understand this life is untangible. So I had to stay connected like umbilical cords. Now I'm doing everything for the Lord. Knocking on his door, I just really understand I'm really greatness. Y'all about to witness everything. All these other rappers, man, they just mad fake. But if we keep on going about these rappers, how they losing up they self, man, they probably in the drought. I'm thinking to myself, must be the last thought. I'm just really blacking out like my name Black Thought. But I'm just trying to tell myself I need to keep on really working for the people, man. And to my mom and dad, I just show them love, man. Yo, you know we do this all the way, man. For the people in the Midwest, y'all just put me to the test, banging up my chest, man. Y'all just knowing what I gotta do. Now we playing life like it's really chess, checkmate, dog. I just don't even play date with none of these rappers out here. I was made by the maker. You just know the way maker, peacemaker. You a fake maker. You ain't never understand, dog. I'm nice like cake batter. Gotta keep on letting people know about me. I ain't really showing a lot of things, dog, but I'm bringing everything I gotta keep on doing, dog. If my name ringing bell, then it's sure ringing hell. Cause I'm doing everything, I'm trying to prevail. My mama always say you the head, not the tail. So I gotta go in the details.
Killed that. YC, Young Conscious on Freestyle Drive.
Yeah.
I know you a Shady fan, so I'm put on a Shady beat right now.
Go ahead.
You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, my brother, let's go. Let's go. YC on Freestyle Drive.
Hey, yo, shout out to Eminem. He told me I could have become a role model. Sometimes I'm thinking to myself, if I hit the bottle, would I really swallow? Nah, them the thoughts that I'm trying to stop, dog. Back then I used to smoke on the reefer. Used to get high on Mary Jane, dog. Without the web, I just feel like Peter Parker, man. I'm just trying to write this life in a marker, man. Understand that Ek marked the spot, so I'm really trying to get on the spot. Now I'm really connecting with God like it's really hot spot. Y'all just know about the kid. I just got 100 spots like a Dalmatian. Understand all these rappers out here losing up they self, man, for the fame, for their souls. And I'm trying to tell myself what I gotta keep on going. I just gotta be the boldest. I'm living in a cold world. Mama told me, careful, here's a shoulder. But mama, they rather give me up a cold boulder. Man, ain't nobody understanding what you really holding, dog. Believe it or not, man, I'm just trying to be a role model for the youth, man. I feel like Clark Kent when I'm hopping out the booth. And I'm really turning up to Superman. I got Superman vision. Do you understand what I gotta do? The mission, the underground really losing up itself, man. Why, man? Cause you rather listening to all these mainstream labels out here don't even care about us, dog. I gotta stand for what's real, pray for the world, pray for Palestine. You know they really want to tell you what they can't stand. I'm just trying to be a man, dog. I'm really understandable. I'm really doing everything. You expandable. Now, understand the bars and what I'm really talking about, man. I'm a role model for myself too. Trying to talk to the inner self, man. I'm an inner child, dog, so I'm really buying things that I never used to buy back then. Like comic books, Pokemon cards, you gotta collect them all. All these other people out here losing up their self for the fall, man. Trying to tell myself I gotta keep on working hard. I'm really out here doing everything they said I couldn't really do. The way I'm really flipping all these words, I must be nice. Understand, all these people losing up this life from a brink of life, man. Shout out to all them people out here really rapping everything from their heart, man, from day to night, man. I feel like Kid Cudi on these dreams and nightmares on my McMeals. Now I gotta keep on really working for the meals. Gotta keep on really working for the deals, man. My mama always told me if they knock on the table, watch you really flip it on labels. People out here with the fake fables. And Eminem showed me a lot of things, man. It's music to be murdered. Did I really yeah, I really stuttered, but I gotta keep on letting people know about it. The way I'm really rapping, now we really doing everything. All these other rappers, they just catnapping. They never understanding what I gotta keep on doing. I'm like the great Tom Brady. Better yet, I better get my quarterback. They just trying to get their lick back. Understand I'm really nice, like I got slick hair, like they call me slick back. Maybe I just gotta keep on letting people know about it, dog. I ain't never stopping, man. I just gotta keep on working hard for the stuff. I'm the man and the man with the power, man with the hour. Man, all these other rappers acting like cowards.
Ooh,
yeah.
Young Conscious, role model on Freestyle Drive.
Yo.
My brother.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna throw one more because I know you can go off.
Go ahead. Yeah. Conscious.
Young Conscious, Freestyle Drive.
Let's go. Listen. This beat is crazy. It's the type of beats, you know, make you think, you know. Yo.
Cruising down the interstate, trying to tell myself I got the state of mind, man. I work in the Empire State, dog. Don't you really understand? I gotta spit every fact, dog. That's an understatement. Writing all my rhymes in the basement. Now I'm doing everything. Life feels so adjacent. Crazy how these people out here acting like Jason, but they not, dog. Friday the 13th. I ain't superstitious. I ain't trying to tell you what you can do, dog. I'm trying to tell you what you can do. All these people out here like can dolls. A bunch of plastic Barbie worlds in this can world. But I'm trying to tell myself for what I could do. If I look at the cam, I just do it for my fam. I just told my Uncle B before I left the home that I'm finna get a Grammy off for my granny. Now I'm doing everything riding in the Camry with my boy Lebanese on the side, dog. How they looking at me, they don't even understand I'm really hot, nice, and I'm really nice. But I'm doing everything like a kid without hair, with no lights. But these people out here wanna talk about life like it's really split it up. I'm like nice, but people out here wanna tell me what I can't find. I feel like Michael Jordan, floating out the fortress, doing everything, dog. Y'all about to really understand on what I'm doing. When the Reaper really talking how they want to keep on going back and forth, they don't even understand on what they really going for. So I'm breaking all these four walls, and I'm trying to tell myself I gotta stand tall. But I'm thanking God, did I mention him? Oh yes, you know I do it all for him, cause I'm really blessed. I ain't never stressed, I don't even gotta relax. Don't even gotta pop no pills to show you that life is really so fresh, like the market on the rebab. Now we doing everything, now I'm working hard for this stuff, man. I feel like Amy Winehouse, this is up my rehab. Understand, man, I ain't out here trying to be a pet lab, but these people out here wanna tell you that they wanna relapse. I'm just out here trying to look at this life through a glass, and I'm trying to tell these people we just gotta get it everything. More power, more dominion over everything. I just hope you really understand when your dollars in your pockets really slim and you got a slim vision. Understand, dog, I'm working hard for this stuff, now we doing everything. About to really brew the tea on a lot of people, dog. I ain't trying to be rude, but I gotta speak on what I'm speaking true, dog. I'm really dropping jewels like I'm dropping up my briefs. Now I can't be on the brief, but I gotta keep on really working hard for this stuff. And I'm doing everything for me and my guys, cause I'm trying to get the cheddar. You know you better be fast like a cheetah, but I'm thinking to myself on what I gotta see. I'm living life like a legacy. Shout out to Majesty, rest in peace to him. When I go to heaven clouds, I just wanna see all my friends, dog, prevail through the pearly gates. Feel like Kevin Gates, man, I gotta get it out the mud. You know what I'm really saying, dog? What Kanye West really said, dog? I'm doing everything I wanted for all the lights, the flashing lights and the flashing gripes. But these people out here trying to do it like they're really riding for their last rights. I ain't really fighting for the bragging rights, but I'm trying to speak to the people. Really gotta keep on showing what I gotta keep on spitting. I just gotta keep on going. Thanking God, that's the only thing I'm really flowing. When I'm really showed through the light, I hope you really understand.
Yeah, we understand you fully, my brother. Young Conscious on Freestyle Drive. Take a sip of water before I put another beat for you.
I got you.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much for blessing the show. I'm really happy to have you on. It's finally, this is the right time. You know, like sometimes, you know, you want to schedule things sooner, but sometimes it's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen.
No, word.
And this is when it was supposed to happen.
Yo,
I'm really happy you came out here.
Yeah.
Where you from in New York originally?
From Bushwick.
From Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Shout out to
Nice.
Stanhope. Yeah, you know that's where I'm from, Stanhope, man. I used to
So
go there a lot.
Influences?
Yeah. So like, you know, like I'm more like, I support a lot of underground rappers. Like, you know, shout out to Classic, the Rider. It's my boy right there.
Nice.
You know, D Nasty,
Yes.
my whole group, Eli, Born, Mickey, you know what I'm saying? I listen to Radimus too. He's from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Marlon Craft, a dude from Hell's Kitchen.
Yes.
He's real nice, you know what I'm saying? So I really support a lot of like New York rappers, you know.
No doubt. You ready for the next one?
Yeah, definitely.
It's the grittiness. It kind of fits the environment
okay.
we're in right now. Yeah.
Yo, he said it's the grittiness. Y'all just better stay ready. Understand this life is kinda crazy, dog. It's like me coming at the door with a machete. That just mean I'm really getting overkill like I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm just trying to score the high score. So I better soar like an eagle, dog. Cause I know I gotta get it like Evil Knievel. I'm just trying to tell myself on what I really gotta see. I'm living life like I'm just really out here trying to see it through the sidelines. No Sandra Bullock, but I got the game like on lock. Man, I gotta keep on holding up the game like it's Kurt Angle on the ankle lock. Now y'all know I got the game like a Sanko sock. Now I'm working hard for the stuff, man, and I'm doing everything for myself, man. I'm a better version of myself, yeah. I'm learning every conversation, don't deserve my energy. Don't even know who my friends really are. I just really peep, man, kinda awkwardness on where I'm really walking with it, man. Yo, I'm doing a lot of things what they all said I couldn't do. I rap for a lot of legends, man. Shout out to my friends always pushing and encouraging. This one go dedicated to y'all. Y'all just know y'all the truth in the booth. But let me stop really talking about it. You know what you all really came for. Y'all came off of me before the cameras and the lights, man. I was really looking at this life from a gleam. Yo, I'm going against the machine. You know we all really breaking rules of the industry. It's crazy how they'd rather have a fool really wrap up his tool than you really drop your jewels. But homie, I can't even tell you what path to really choose, man. I'm just not trying to lead the youth to destruction. Understand, I can't keep on jumping to conclusions like a bad girl jumping to conclusions. Man, I'm really stopping with illusions. I need to stop fooling up myself too. But I gotta keep on breaking up the rules, cause some rules are meant to be broken. A matter of fact, I just gotta keep on grabbing everything. And I gotta keep on working hard for this stuff. Before I mentioned on my mom, she never really believed in me. That kinda hurts, but I know that doubt really gave me power. But now, I understand on what I hold. I'm just like Lauryn Hill, dog. If music's supposed to inspire, how come we ain't getting no higher? And I ain't talking about hitting up the spliff, but I know this life is kinda crazy, could've hit the split. Man, I feel like Michael Jackson every time I lit up the room. I just feel like Billie Jean. But shorty girl, man, I just gotta keep on working, man. My mind is so fresh, so clean, just like Outkast, man. Better yet, let's really strolling down memory lane. I'm really nice on everything I really spit, and everything I write is really legit. You can't even understand it, you just want card facts. I just hit you with the card checks. And rappers out here losing up they soul, man. Listen what your favorite rapper rapping about before the fame, and now go back and listen to what he really saying. Ain't speaking from the heart no more. The industry got these people like puppets, maybe like Geppetto straight coming out the ghetto. I'm the one that they try to tell you about, man. Me, I can't fold for no label. That's some Diddy stuff, we ain't really with it. But I gotta keep on going really gritty. Maybe really witty with the bars, man. I'm a charm, I'm a arm. How they wanna bear with arms. They don't even understand, I don't even believe in Lucky Charms. But I know I'm really nice every time I'm really breaking everything. I gotta do it all for him. Counting Elohim. And I'm doing more hymns for him. And I'm working hard for him. But I'm doing everything they said I couldn't do. And we in the car really freestyling, yeah.
Facts off the top. Young YC, Young Conscious.
Yeah.
Amazing, my brother, amazing. I'm gonna throw on one more beat. You got for one more? Because I got you rhyming over the whole instrumental, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you're going off, my man, you're going off. Let's take a little water break right here. I got one more beat that I hear you over, so I want to see,
go ahead.
I want to play that I feel you'd be perfect for this.
Yeah,
right?
go ahead.
From the stellar regions of the soul.
Yo, shout out to Joey. Shout out to Joey, man. Shout out to Common, man. That's crazy, man. Alright. Yeah. You ever dream on yourself, man? Look into yourself and what you really gotta win. Life is kinda crazy. It's kinda 50-50 when you gambling in the slots like you in Vegas. But these people out here trying to tell you that you extravagant, but you don't believe in yourself, man. I know that's kinda crazy, dog. I was just talking to Lebanese, I just had imposter syndrome. Then I told myself I just had to kick it out the door, man. Now this life is kinda crazy. Feels like I'm getting controlled by drones. Maybe that's my mind, but I know what I gotta hold. I just gotta supercharge like the Tesla in front of us. Now we really working hard for this stuff, like a push to start car. I just gotta keep on working hard, man, for this stuff. Yo, shout out to all these rappers out here teaching me what life really about, man. But I had to work on my own concepts, man. They just trying to sew me up like a Rubik's Cube. They don't even get the clues. That's like Blue's Clues, but people out here losing up they self cause they trying to feel the blues. Or maybe that's the House of Blues. I don't even know what you gotta do, but you really gotta choose. If I really puke on this beat, man, I feel like Eminem, kinda crazy in the head, not like that way. But I gotta keep on giving more wordplay. They don't even like the word I'm really playing. I feel like Messy, dog, about to get messy, dog. I'm just trying to play messy with the beat, yo. I just gotta keep on working hard, man. I stay double cup up like 2 styrofoam cups, but they don't even understand on what I'm really bringing. I'm like Eureka, I just got a mind of an Einstein. You just never understand me. Now we really working hard, man. I stay hard like Fort Knox, man. But these people out here trying to tell me what I couldn't do. And I got a lot of heat like ether out they speakers. Now they trying to talk about me like I'm really lost, but I'm not lost. I'm a child in this world trying to find what the purpose really at. But I see a level, devils, a lot of devils, a lot of demons in this world, man. But they can't even scheme me.
So now I'm looking to this life and I'm seeing life like it's really beautiful. Don't you really understand it? You just rather get high. And I used to get fly like a kite. And I used to tell myself I gotta keep on working hard for this stuff. No more stopping before me. But I'm thanking God cause I'm working hard for this stuff. But I'm thanking God cause I'm working hard for this stuff. If I talk back to my old self, I told myself, man, I need a little bit motivation. Trying to put my songs in rotation. Listening to bad things popping up like notifications. I'm blowing up, man, I hope you really understand it. I could call the bluffs from a lot of tough guys. See, the only thing I really hate when these guys get on the gram and flex for the girls for the cam. Flex on yourself, that's the biggest impression you could really do, dog. Why you losing up yourself to this world? Understand this world will really swallow you up and then spit you back out. Feel like Jonah in the Bible, man. I just gotta keep on bringing Bible references. I feel like Moses, I'm just slitting up the sea apart. They don't even understand what I'm really part of. Yeah, but I'm working hard for these dreams, man. Sometimes these dreams really gotta happen cause they're really true. You just know we gotta kill it for everything we see. Yo, Young Conscious is the name.
Woo, Young Conscious. Amazing, my brother. Thank you so much. Yo, you killed it. Man. Thank you. Over several beats, nonstop. I'm not gonna throw on more, but I'm not gonna do that because you blessed me enough, my brother.
Good,
and we gotta leave some for part two.
Part two.
Any last things you want to say before we close out the show?
No. Yo, appreciate Lebanese, man. Like, he been such a gem for me today, man. You know, just hearing like why he do this. I appreciate this because I told him like these are the spaces that artists like us on the ground need to do, because you know we all want to get recognition at the end of the day, but the recognition is like why you're doing it for, like what's the motive. And you know, I respect him and his craft, and I wish you more, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you and every artist who's been on here.
And I feel like this is just the beginning. Something big gonna happen. I know it is.
It is.
Definitely.
It is. God willing. Peace, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna put his information in the comment section. Make sure you follow him, Young Conscious. Make sure you check him out live every Friday, Union Square, with legendary ciphers and all the other MCs out there. Go participate yourself.
We outside.
Go, we outside, like he said.
Right.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.